I'm on a publicly accessible area.
Don't fucking touch my shit, because I will fucking have you, mate.
What, mate,
fucking try it again, try it again. Let go of his stuff. That's assault.
What's up?
So why was you on the video saying anti-doorman and anti-police and antagonising the person as well?
No, I never said I was anti-police, anti-doorman.
Right, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm recording. Ash, this is on record, Ash. Ashley, you know, for example, you are now physically handling me out of the door when I've done nothing wrong. You're physically...
I'll give you a reason, mate.
You just physically handled me out of the door.
Use of force. It's called use of force, yeah?
Yeah? And what's your use of force cover?
Reasonable force. It's called reasonable
Yeah,
force.
reasonable. What's your reasonable force cover? And what does your reasonable force cover?
Good night, mate.
Okay, Ash, what does your reasonable force cover? No? What does your reasonable force cover? What does that cover, Ash? Ash, what does your reasonable force cover?
Tell you, I'm on record. Suck my willy.
You know I have a YouTube channel, right?
I don't care about your YouTube channel. You sound like an idiot. Go home.
Watch a nightclub doorman get asked one plain question. What does your reasonable force cover? And discover mid-grip that he hasn't got an answer. That's the opener, and it sets the tone for all three. One man with a camera, 3 encounters, 3 tests of where authority actually ends. A Cambridge door where hands go on before anyone's asked to leave. A job centre where the real drama's a warden and a parked car. And a street full of "you said my name" GDPR nonsense. Some of what these filmers claim is spot on. Some is pure fantasy. Stay for the bouncer who's using a power he can't even define.
Go home.
So why have you kicked me out? For what? For what?
Go home.
For what?
Go home.
For what?
Go home.
For what?
Go home.
So I've just had my hands put on me. That's assault.
I was it. Go and report it to the police then.
Bear in mind that's a CCTV camera right up there.
Yep.
Bear in mind I'm going to request that.
Yeah, cool. Do so. You can't.
I will.
You can't.
I absolutely can.
You can't.
Have you ever heard of a subject access request?
Yeah, but have you heard of data protection?
Yeah, subject.
There's other people in
no.
the CCTV. Good night.
Yeah. They can blank those people out. Subject access request. I am on that CCTV. I have the right to that.
No.
Yes, I do.
Private property, yeah?
No.
Private property.
Ash, you need to redo your SIA because you have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
There's public space surveillance.
Okay.
And then there's private.
No.
Yeah?
No.
Good night.
Good night. Whether or not it's private or public, if you're on CCTV, you have a right to access that if you are if you are on that CCTV.
Okay.
Ash, I do this for a fucking living. You think I don't know what I'm...
Here's the sharper end. He leans on the Security Industry Authority, the SIA licenses door staff, and reasonable force isn't a spell you cast, it's a standard the operative has to justify. Grabbing a man who's done nothing and hasn't been asked to leave doesn't obviously meet it. But watch him overreach too. He insists a subject access request guarantees him that CCTV. It gets him his own data. Footage of other people can lawfully be blurred or withheld. He's right that he has rights. He's wrong about how far they stretch. Confidence outrunning the paperwork. And later that request gets declined for exactly this reason.
So guys, I'm just going to leave that one there. The rest of it is just pretty much us bickering and arguing because, I was drunk. But that is Lola Lows in Cambridge. That's the treatment you get from the door staff. They abuse their reasonable force powers. They shouldn't have their license, bearing in mind that they are working with very intoxicated individuals. And this is how they think it's okay to treat people, to just put hands on them before being asked to leave and physically removing people from their premises. So rest assured that Ash Gordon, who is the SIA operative on the door who put hands on me to remove me, will be reported to the SIA. I have done a subject access request for the CCTV, which has been declined. So I'm going to report it to the police for a common assault charge, as they physically handled me out of the door without asking me to leave.
And here's where he lands the verdict himself. Hands went on before he was ever asked to leave. And that order matters, because removing someone with force before you've even requested they go is where reasonable force starts looking like common assault. He names the operative, says he'll report to the SIA, says he'll take it to the police. Whether a charge sticks is for others to weigh, but the principle's sound. A license to work a door isn't a license to put hands on people who've done nothing. Bickering aside, he's got a case. Now to a quieter clip where the drama's outside altogether.
I'm on a publicly accessible area.
Don't fucking touch my shit, because I will fucking have you, mate.
Look, mate, I'm
Fucking
really-
try it again, try it again.
Camera, okay?
Let go of his stuff. That's assault. Let go of his stuff. Don't put. You put your hands towards me, mate. I don't care.
This guy's
Don't
assaulting
touch
me. Get your
people.
hands off me, I will leave now.
If you're going to leave now, leave the prison property.
Go, stop pointing your finger.
That's all on my camera.
Fucking
I will.
idiot. Baldy prick. Get off of him.
246.
Let go of him.
Please, let go of me.
Let go of him.
Let go of me.
Sorry, no,
It's fucking him, he's pushing me into the wall. Pushing me into the fence. This guy's a...
Look at the force he's using on him.
You are a tyrant. You're not a very nice person at all. Yeah, because you're grabbing me. Look at you. You've got your hands on me. This is assault. This is assault. This guy's assaulting me. So I'm going to do anything. Yes, you are. Let go of me then. You can't detain me. I'm not breaking the law. I'm not breaking the law. Let go of me. Let go of me.
That was a door and a grip that couldn't be justified. This is Red Bridge, and the interesting bit isn't inside the job centre at all. It's a man by a car. Watch what the filmer clocks. A traffic warden, not walking off, just circling one vehicle for 10-odd minutes. Why does a warden loiter? Because the ticket clock's running down before the penalty charge notice can be issued. He was waiting for the timer to expire. That's not patience. That's a countdown to somebody's bad afternoon caught on camera. No law broken, just a small, quiet ambush most people would have walked straight past.
Is that the breach of data protection like? Is that not breach of GDPR like? You mentioning my name?
David, we're dealing with that.
You shouldn't be mentioning my name to members of the public, my friend. What's your number?
You don't need my number.
What's your number, my friend? What's your number, my friend? 81617.
We're dealing with incident and there's...
Aye, and then you mention my name, aye?
Go home, it's a Sunday, man.
No, you go home.
I'm working.
Aye, so am I.
Working very hard, I see.
So I am, aye. I see you working very hard when you're mentioning my name to people there. I thought you meant to be here dealing with someone, but you mentioned my name.
That was a warden playing the clock. This is a filmer playing a card that doesn't exist. His whole grievance. An officer said his name out loud. That's a GDPR breach. It isn't. Data protection law doesn't stop a person saying a name in a public place. That's not how it works. And repeating it louder doesn't make it true. He circles it over and over, demanding numbers, calling everyone a sausage, while the officer mostly declines to bite. This is the confidence versus knowledge gap in its purest form. A man certain he's caught something, holding nothing at all.
You shouldn't have opened your mouth, should you? And I wouldn't have been standing here. I'd have been a wadu now, Aye, oh well, You'll learn, Aye. What station you from? What station you based from? None of my business, is it? None of my business. A wee toe rag. You're a sausage,
I'm a sausage.
You're a sausage, Yes, okay, pal.
I'm not.
You're not what? My pal.
You try to get a rise out of it.
Well, you've already engaged. You've already done it.
I'm not biting.
You already bit.
Yeah?
You bit.
I'm not biting.
You bit, mate. You should have kept it shut. You bit. You bit. Who's your superior? Anyway, I got to go anyway because I am busy, yeah.
Gotta get back to work.
Yeah, I've got to get back to work. I've got to go see my father in hospital, Yeah. So I'll see you later on, yeah?
Davey, we'll see you later.
Yeah. Tell him who I am. Tell him who I am. It's News Now Scotland. I'm making sure they don't abuse you, mate.
And it ends the way these things do. News Now Scotland, one more sausage, and a man convinced he's held someone accountable when he's held only a grudge. That's the run. 3 encounters, 1 thread. Knowing the exact rule beats sounding certain every single time. The Lola Lowe's filmer was right that door staff can't put hands on you before you're even asked to leave, but wrong that a subject access request hands you everyone else's CCTV. The Red Bridge camera caught a real quiet ambush by simply paying attention, and this last man mistook a spoken name for a data breach and shouted about it for 5 minutes. So which got you? The bouncer who couldn't define his own power, the warden's 10-minute wait, or the GDPR that wasn't? Tell me below and subscribe to Lawful Britain if you like your rights explained straight, both sides. This video is educational, not legal advice. Always check local laws. Peace out.